Hey guys, Lex the Gray here. I made a post explaining my homebrew hack that I use for BECMI, D&D BECMI, where I solve for THAC0 when attacking. It's really quite simple. It's similar to Scarlet Heroes. It's a Target20 method, which you can find online. This is nothing new. It's not perfect, but I use it to quickly solve for attack rolls against descending AC. Now, all you really do is you roll your D20 and then you add not the level of your character, but what I call what is like an existing term from basic role playing attack bonus. Now, the attack bonus is not +1 because your character is a +1 character when you start. It is based on the gap between 20 and your THAC0. So, because my method that I'm calling just for fun BECMI 20, it's because it maintains the increments that your character levels through in the BECMI series. When you're a level 1 character, you generally start with a 19. Hence, 19 is a difference of 1 from 20. That gives you a +1. So it's not an advantage when you start. It is simply the calculation masking THAC0 to make this work. So your attack bonus, as I'm calling a bonus, it's just to keep THAC0 in play, but you're not really considering THAC0. It's just a positive number as your character levels up. I believe like 1 through 3 of a fighter is 19, and then 4 through something else is 18. So that would become +2 for your attack bonus. It's not every level like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not your attack bonus. It is the difference between 20 and your existing THAC0. So that becomes the modifier here in your attack bonus. So again, air quotes attack bonus. Then you also include either your strength or your dexterity depending on your attack type. Strength obviously for melee, dexterity for missile, ranged weapons. And then plus or minus on the enemy AC. Obviously my marker's uh, giving out here, if I can spell enemy, your enemy AC. So, it could be 3, 4, or -1, 2. But that is your math equation right there. If you equal 20 or more, then it is a hit. 20 is always going to be the target number, no matter what, no matter how powerful your character is, no matter how powerful the enemy is. You have to roll that d20 to get up to 20 or more, considering the factors of your attack bonus, which is just the difference of between your existing THAC0 and 20. So the negative becomes a positive for attack bonus. Again, simply just look, which I use in my current game, my current campaign, Shadowscape. I use the rule cyclopedia. So let's go over to the page for attack rolls, which is 105. This includes a huge table, sorry, 106, 107. This includes the THAC0 armor class of all leveled characters. So essentially the armor class. At the top there is the armor class value, and then the attack rolls needed to hit that armor class are in line with the levels. Like I was saying, if you're a fighter, which generally I play as, is 1 through 3, then to hit 0, you need a 19. That's where my +1 comes in when you start. So as the number of your character gets lower, your THAC0 or attack roll gets lower, the distance, the gap, it becomes your attack bonus. It's that simple. So my method maintains the core concept of THAC0 without losing it. And like I said, if your enemy AC is a boss or a large creature with a -2, Then you just simply -2 from after these first three steps. You roll your d20, include your attack bonus, aka your THAC0, the gap between THAC0, either strength or dexterity bonus modifier, which in respect, this also could be negative. I'm just realizing that now. But include these three, then if it's negative, you still have a chance to hit 20. Your character just has to be strong enough. So let's do a quick example. I will keep this on the board here. Let's say there's a goblin. I'm not going to be referencing the book before my marker explodes here. And he has an AC of, let's say, 5. He has an HP, which doesn't really matter, so let's put X. But for the sake of the AC itself, that's the most important thing. My character has a attack bonus of +1. Maybe he's a level 1 character. And he has a strength modifier of +2 for strength. So I roll my d20 and I rolled a 9. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17. That's a miss. Let's try again. 18, no math required. We know just off the bat with our starting two modifiers, bonus modifier, that's a hit. That's over 20. That's how my, well, not mine per se, but that's how I guess I could consider it's a hack I'm using. But that's how my BECMI 20 method works. It's a Target20 system. It's similar to Scarlet Heroes. I think there's a website called OEM Games you can search for. It explains Target20. But I think for that mechanic, respectively, it uses your level as the attack bonus. It doesn't consider the BECMI method of progression, the increments when your character THAC0 decreases for a better chance to hit your enemy. But that's really it. It's really simple. There's other ways you can solve THAC0. You can do the traditional approach. You can minus it from your existing THAC0, your enemy's AC. Again, this is how I prefer to do THAC0 in my episodes. But just a quick summary, the actual method of how I understand THAC0, you roll a d20, you consider either your strength or, sorry about that, dexterity bonus, plus or minus the enemy AC, and if you reach your THAC0 or greater, it's a hit. That's how my method kind of represents this approach to THAC0, this method of THAC0. I know there's a couple of others, but ultimately mine is based from here, mixed with Scarlet Heroes and the Target20 system. So again, let me know what you guys think. It's very simple. It's just disclaimer, it's not an original idea. It's just kind of a little adaptation of my own. And I enjoy using it while it maintains the core nostalgia of BECMI. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.